next episode of After Hours.
What's up, everybody? It is Wednesday night. It's 8 o'clock, and it is that time again. It's time for Gaming Beyond the Box. I guess, as everybody knows, we had some pretty devastating news yesterday in the community. We lost a good friend of our show. If you guys aren't familiar, Dizzy had passed away yesterday. So we've got a little something for iDizzy.
Is May the 3rd of 2017, and we have things to talk about as well as drinks to drink down. It's not just regular coffee, I swear. There's O'Hare's.
Last day of radiation treatment. Just finished it up right now. Heading on out. Wanted to give kind of a shout out to a few people out there. Starting with, of course, every Sunday, Iron Lords. Especially to my boy Cognito and King David. All the support you guys throwing behind that. Of course, Lord Saad and Attic. Of course, everybody over there at LogNet. Editor Josh Redding. Editing staff Nick. Writers Hector. Site manager Hyde. Wanted to give another shout out to, of course, Wilmy. From Wilmy over to Mr. Boomstick. Thank you for everything you guys have done. Bringing on Rand and, of course, Quick to do all that stuff. Take this down. Lamb for the podcast. Shout out to you guys at the Shop Podcast. Special shout out to the wife. Of course, Broken Games over there at Weapon Wheel, bringing me on. And there's a lot of other people to shout out and everything, you know, especially out there on the Twitterverse. Of course, over at Season Gaming for all the support thrown back there. Just wanted to thank y'all for all the support you've done. And on to the next step. One down. Thank you.
Okay. On that note, I know yesterday was kind of a surprise to everybody, but we must, I guess the best way to say it is to carry on, right?
Yep.
Absolutely.
So, without further ado, let's get into this. I'll introduce you to the panel. We got a couple of members running late, so we will start off with the Nebraska beer chucker and the creator of the Elvis 5-member 3-piece limited W Curl Joe House Rock. And the King may come again, and in between time there will be a whole lot of shaking going on. What's up, Husk?
Not much, man. V2's on its way. It's in development. This time, hopefully, people won't have to share it. I'm ready to get into this shit, dude. I'm looking forward to today for about a week.
And just as a side note, my door is locked. I don't project any surprises this week during the show, but we will find out soon.
Just picture bear traps all around your chair.
Yeah. I have Lilith patrolling the hallway, and my door is locked. So, all right. And then to his left, we have Madam Whiteclaw, the lady that will not turn down a seltzer. What's happening, lady?
I will turn one down.
I like that.
But yeah, not much. Like Husk, I've been looking forward to this, for a few days, especially the last few days. It's been rough, but I'm excited. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to get somewhat drunk. I'm gonna keep it classy, guys.
Somewhat. We expect nothing less from you is to keep it classy.
My shirt's coming off tonight.
Fucking classy.
Oh, God.
You know that pulls in the viewers, I hear.
As far as I know, it does.
And you don't even have to have content, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Or any ideas. All right.
Contact.
At least not of your own.
Exactly. And to her left, we have the leader of the Dreadites, the original Florida man. What's happening, Dreadpool?
Oh, nothing much. I'm just pantsless here. That's why there's no camera. In case you're all wondering, just stuck to the seats. It's
Water
a little hot
pants?
down here.
That sounds terrible.
Don't sit on your balls.
No, I got the fan blowing on them.
Yeah, at least lift
Get
them up.
that wafty air out there.
I was going to say, it was a good thing
Air
I was lying about not wearing pants last week, wasn't it?
Right?
Yeah.
You would have been popping your pants down, literally.
I just hold on. I got a message fork not to go through the door yet.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening. And thank you, Psychonauts, for the $2 super chat. Shout out to everyone on the panel and in the chat, and shout out to you too, sir. Glad to have you with us.
Thank you very much.
Then next, we have, up in the top right corner, we have Kratos' third cousin, 3 times removed by marriage. What is happening, Bomber?
Not a whole lot, man. Just been excited for this week anyway, just because, I don't know. For some reason, this last week into this week, it seemed like it took freaking forever. So definitely excited to get in some topics and bullshit with y'all and have some fun tonight.
That sounds like a plan. Even in spite of everything else.
Right?
And then in the middle, we have our resident Borderland sperm thingy. What's happening, Leo?
Oh, nothing much, man. Doing good. Let's get this party started.
Is it a party?
It's a party. Woohoo.
All right, and everyone is wearing pants, right? Okay.
I think I am.
Maybe.
I'm wearing leggings. Does that count?
Close enough, right?
I think
All right.
that's the same thing.
Let's see. Dread, you added a topic in for tonight.
Which one?
Microsoft Mesh. You want to explain this, dude, and tell everybody it's not actually a condom?
Oh, my God.
You sure it's not a condom? I thought it was.
No.
It is the next step, yet again, because Microsoft is ahead of the curve. They're trying to figure out different things to do with the technology. And, people are mixed results on this right now, you know what I mean? So, but what it is you could take any formats, your cell phone, your PC, your Oculus, what is it, Alex or whatever it's called?
What? Alex, that's a game, ain't it?
No.
Yeah.
The one for the game, whatever it's called. The Index, that's it.
Index.
So, between even the HP ones, Acer headsets, all that stuff, right? Doesn't matter what you have, it all integrates together seamlessly. Obviously it's not going to be seamless right off the bat, but that's the plan. Is it doesn't matter what you have, you can join in to the same. For right now would be conversation, but it'll be AR, VR, doesn't matter, and you can all join together and play a game. Obviously right now they're pushing for meetings, but they even showed Pokemon Pokemon.
Pokemon.
So
Pokemon.
they even showed that in AR with all that, right? So you're able to have avatars in those meetings. So it's going to be Zoom or Teams with toxic adrenaline. You know what I mean? It's going to be huge if it ever comes to fruition. But right now,
Well,
I think it
maybe.
will. With the backing that they have and what they're doing, you look at their not the Google Glass. What the heck is it called? The HoloLens. That's it.
The
You look
HoloLens.
at that.
HoloLens.
Yeah.
Halo lens.
So, but yeah, I mean, you look at that and what they're doing with it, and it's only stayed in the commercial market. It hasn't gone, or manufacturers. It hasn't gone anywhere. It has, it's what, 2-3 years now of generations of that headset.
Yeah.
So, and it's still only for businesses or developers that are playing around with it. So, but yeah, it's going to bring VR to the next level, and with the mesh, you're going to be able to use a little bit more technology in the cloud to give it to you to help you get through it. So I'm just trying to keep it as plain and simple as possible, because I know if I Mark Cerny it, people are going to leave.
Yeah, don't Mark Cerny it, please.
The word mesh is just a way of saying
It's a
everything's
funny
going to
word.
work
Interconnected.
together, interconnected. All these things are going to be going on at once, and you basically don't have to worry about it. Kind of like a network.
Yeah. So it's really cool tech. The possibilities are endless. Microsoft didn't, but Brad Sams and a few others even hinted that they could bring this to the Xbox consoles because of the way it is. But that doesn't mean nothing.
Of course, that doesn't mean anything.
Of course
No,
not. No.
Well, it's just like xCloud on your
No.
on what was I?
Phone?
xCloud on your OG Xbox One. You know what I mean? Having an app for that, so you can actually play on your Xbox One S. You can play HD games at 4K. You know what I mean? Because you're streaming it. It's possible. It's just they haven't done it. So anything's possible with all this. It's just whether or not how far they go into it, and I guess you could say the interest behind it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
if there's not enough interest in making money, they're not going to do it.
And of
course
course,
not,
that's what
because
makes
it's
the
all
world
about
go
money.
round is money.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. Or they will, and it'll die like Mixer.
Hey, you know,
Slow.
I'm sorry.
Slow.
Too soon.
Did you say connect?
Yeah.
Well,
Did you say
wait,
connect?
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean the way
That's
the
all.
mixer? My mixer still works.
You mean that device I ruined by
I made a
spilling
smoothie
beer on it
earlier.
when I got my first Xbox One?
all right. First of all, Mixer,
you
they
just-
didn't put enough into it. They screwed it up from the get-go, and there was no money to be had. You know what I mean? There was plenty of ideas that could have worked, but they just didn't go all in. They screwed it up from the get-go, and they were just bleeding out, so they had to cut it off. And then Kinect,
Football.
one of the best-selling add-ons for the 360, they forced it down your throat, and because
the
you
next
could
generation,
only run the system without, you couldn't run it without the Kinect, pissed everybody off. So
Oh
yet
yeah,
again,
they shit the bed.
if they were to leave it as an add-on, it probably would have been fine. But
Yep.
because they forced it down our throats, people said "fuck you" and moved on.
Some people don't like things
change it
forced
for
down their throats.
console
Nope.
And
launch
not everybody
preference.
is like Fork. Not everybody likes having something pushed down their throat.
Right.
Not everybody's missing a gag reflex.
And before anyone in the chat says anything, if he was here, I would still say that.
Of course. And he would like it too, because he'd probably say something about
because
it.
he would know it's
He'd
true.
make that
He would-
sound, yeah.
Yeah,
He would
probably
have had
would.
a snappy comeback for it. Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
he would have tried.
He would
Or
definitely
tried.
would have come back. Never mind.
He'd come
I
back.
was saying like, why you
Back
tell
of his
people my
throat, maybe.
secrets?
Leo knows him very well.
He's about to start singing the WAP song. That dingly thing in the back of my throat.
Oh my god.
Okay.
What?
Yes,
I don't know the
Dread.
lyrics there, but sure.
Dread wit there.
He did.
Now that we understand the meaning of mesh, and we realize it's not something it's not a condom, and it is not something they pack into you if you had a previous hernia surgery.
I put mesh on my
Nice.
screen door earlier today. Mm-hmm.
That's the only mesh I have is with my hernia surgery. That's it. That's all I know.
Wow.
But let's get on to something a little more energetic here, and something that really didn't make a whole lot of sense. I saw this article. I had to read through it because I really was confused by the people that posted it.
Banana.
No. We're getting that one later.
Oh, man.
Kotaku.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Kotaku.
jeez.
Kotaku of all fucking people
Pulling the
says-
flip flopper.
says, sorry, PS5, the Xbox Series X has unexpectedly become my favorite console.
They just
I
wanted
was-
people to click it.
I'm speechless. We all know Kotaku. They were shit before Jason Schreier left. They continue to be
still are.
shit.
Yeah.
But this article, I don't even really know what to say. I'm
I
just
couldn't
kinda-
even read it. I didn't.
Yeah,
I mean, it's still a terrible article.
I'm sure
well,
it's awful.
if it's
Oh, I read it. It was horribly written, like horribly written.
Yeah,
The person
that's why I didn't read it.
repeated themselves like 3 times. Like each beginning of each paragraph had the same exact starting fucking sentence.
Yeah,
I was like,
and
okay.
Sounds like
And-
the intern got a hold of the typer or the keyboard.
Typewriter is probably right.
Yeah, typewriter. Don't know where
Scan
that
that
came from.
shit.
And to give you an example of what Lady's talking about, the article starts off, I was lucky enough to snag both new machines at launch. I didn't use any special connections or industry contacts to get them. That's great. I just had lots of tabs open and began the hunt for consoles the moment pre-orders went live. At the time, I mainly got the Xbox Series X because I knew I would want to play Halo and a few other exclusives. Besides, for the first time in my life, I had saved up money to buy both new consoles at launch. There's your first repeat. So why not buy both if I had the chance? So they basically repeated themselves already in one paragraph. It says after both machines arrived on November the 1st, mostly played the PS5. I got Godfall and Miles Morales. I beat Astro's Playroom and downloaded the PlayStation 4 games like GTA and Red Dead Online. I had a good time, but over the few months, things have changed. So
They
I
didn't
mean,
play Red Dead too long if it was only a few months.
no joke. Because I hate to admit it, I've been playing my PS5 a lot more than I have anything lately. So yeah, there's that. But to see this coming from Kotaku,
Well,
Weird.
just
the title of the article starts out with them saying they got the Series X first, so I'm not really surprised by the title. Sounds
Yeah,
like they
it's
gotta.
Well, it allowed them to actually get into the game or the console a little bit and kind of, not have a bias, I guess. So be a little bit more open-minded.
Kotaku, open-minded?
No.
Dude, they're just doing this just for clicks.
Just for clicks.
And for people to blast it out there because they know the PlayStation side is going to throw it all out there. And Xbox is going to be like, oh my God. I mean, crap, even freaking Aaron Greenberg retweeted it. So,
Yeah,
which is, I mean, come on, it's Kotaku. You shouldn't even give them a light of day, but
and I agree with Replicant.
That's
I'm amazed Kotaku still exists.
that's clickbait for you.
The only person I
Yeah.
know from there is Jason Schreier, so
And
yeah,
that's,
now it's at Forbes now.
and we all know my my feelings.
yeah,
on
you
Jason.
Oh,
love
yeah, that's your
he's your
best
favorite
friend.
writer.
Yep. I mean, I'm ride or die. I'm a Jason fan, man. Oh my God.
That's why he's hating on Kotaku right now. He loves Forbes because Jason moved over.
Yeah, that's exactly the reason. I've been upset ever since Jason left Kotaku. But anybody's thoughts on this? Did anybody else even bother to read the article?
I tried, and then I said nope because I
Right
already
at
knew.
the start, it
Like, I
sounds like
knew.
clickbait. So
I mean, technically, as soon as I saw it was Kotaku, I was like, yeah, whatever. that was it. I was
And
like,
Huss,
I ain't
you
worried.
got a secret admirer. Nano says you're so beautiful.
Yeah, I know. I told him about the zit I'm brewing right here, and
I have one
hopefully
right
it
here.
helps.
Thought you were talking about
Right
the
here.
ass cheek.
Nope.
Lady,
This cheap.
Wrong
you said you read the article. What was your thoughts?
Dog shit. Just say dog shit.
He's talking to you, isn't he?
No,
You're
it's a
lady,
lady.
right?
I'm not lady. I don't.
Oh,
I'm
I thought he said hush.
lady,
Sorry.
right?
Shut up, you guys.
No,
Dude looks like a
no, I already
lady.
said that. Shut up. I already said that it was just a fucking stupidly done article. Like the just writing was poor. I look at writing when I read articles, and it was just not engaging at all. It's cool that that person's favorite console is now Xbox, but I didn't need to fucking hear about it. So
$50 says he's fired already.
I thought it was a chick. I didn't even look at the.
Just or she. I don't know. I didn't read it. Like I said, I didn't look at shit.
Hey, you can't even assume
big
anything.
letters
anyway,
in the
so.
typing.
That's true.
Does
Well, it
anybody
sounds
else feel like
they
this
preferred
article?
Xbox over the PlayStation to begin with? So
But didn't this article come out by someone else not too long ago? Or is
probably
it just me?
there's a lot of people
I have
saying
no
stuff like
idea.
that.
Yeah, there's been quite a few people. I've even
It's
watched
because that's the
videos.
best way to get people to, get mad and talk about it.
Yeah, well,
Like
Yeah,
I think a
that's-
lot of
My whole thing
PlayStation
is-
should have waited to release the console and worked on it more and stuff like that.
Well, thank you, Nano. I didn't cut it today.
my whole thing is, at least people, if, whether or not it's true, at least people are more open to try other consoles now and actually just enjoy the games.
What games? Xbox has no games.
They have
It's got
zero
some
games.
Don't you know that back compat library is there?
Well, right now, neither does PlayStation. I hate to tell you, Leo. There's not much there either. So
At least they have some, though,
Nobody wants to play old games. Fuck.
right? Nobody wants to play old games. Nobody wants remasters of old games. Nobody wants that.
Nobody wants
Oh,
to
no.
play a game they played 5 years ago with better resolution, and they only
Or
played
10
once,
years ago.
paid $60
Ever.
for it, whatever.
Or the ones
I
that
was
even
playing-
weren't born then?
I was playing Ratchet and Clank last night for the first time, and then went back to Drake's Uncharted 3 or Drake's Deception, whatever it's called.
Nice.
So
Yeah, I was trying to play through the Drake collection just because I was like, I already played 1 and 2, never really played 3 and 4, so I was like, might as well try it.
I'm here to
Wow.
tell you, don't go back to the first and second.
Well, I'm already on the first one. I have never played the fourth one or the third one, so I guess
The
really it's not-
the controls, dude, are oh my god, they're so bad.
Oh, the first one, yeah, the controls are pretty terrible.
Yeah. I was struggling with the third one there for a while because just the way he moves and everything, it's just like, oh Jesus Christ. The guy acts like he's drunk.
Oh yeah, it's very
Spin around, he
janky.
just sways back and forth.
Yeah, it's
That's
like
actually-
it's pretty bad going back to that after you've played like Tomb Raider.
All right, I'm taking
Yeah.
a shot.
Like it's really bad.
You're going to take a piss already?
It's
Jesus.
not e-
Oh,
I
a
was gonna
shot.
say, it hasn't
I
even
was
been
actually
30
talking
minutes
to
yet.
Bomber when I first tried Uncharted. I was like, what? Why does everyone love this game? He was trying to explain it to me. You just had to be there, man. You just had to be there.
At the time, it was an amazing. I mean, it's still a good game. It was really good then, and just it hasn't aged well with the mechanics. Kind of like Mass Effect. If you play
Nah.
Mass Effect, it's trash. So that's why they're redoing it.
It seemed like every section was horde mode, and then you had to like drive something.
What are we
Yeah.
It's,
talking
it's
about?
like people today
Gotcha.
trying to play the OG Resident Evil. They
I love the
can't
OG
stand
Resident
that
Evil.
style. Yeah, well,
We're never doing shots again on
Shut
this
your
show,
dirty
Nano.
mouth, Dread.
Whatever. I'm just saying, the new generation, they're like, what the hell is this shit? And it's like, this is what we grew up on.
Is he going to piss again?
Nope.
Oh, there he is.
I forgot my beer.
You forgot
Ah.
his pants.
In the bathroom.
Go tell him
that
squirt
is
the
a
split. Jesus Christ, dude, he's
long way.
moving.
And it's really
Funny
bad when
because-
there's people out there, because I saw this earlier, and of course I just kind of glimpsed and I was like, I'm not going to get into it, but saw somebody out there getting mad at somebody else that they were talking about the story of Final Fantasy VII, and they were getting mad because it's spoilers because of the Final Fantasy VII remake. I'm like, wait a minute,
So
what?
Mute it, then.
God, like, first of all, that damn game's old. If you don't know the story by now, I'm sorry. then-
Actually, a lot of
shit.
Final Fantasy
but then there's a
VII
lot of new
Remake
stuff.
is different.
There's a lot of new. Yeah, a lot of
Like-
it's new.
It's
so-
more of a.
It kills me.
It's literally more of a remake than a remaster. Or
Oh, yeah, it's
How would
definitely
you
a
say?
remake.
Like, because they changed a lot. I mean,
Yes.
hell, they made the freaking. It's like 85 gigs for Final Fantasy remake, and
Ew.
it's always takes place in Midgard. Like, that's it.
Yeah, and the original Midgard was like for 10 minutes and you left.
Yeah. And now they're working on like every other fucking thing they can put Final Fantasy on. And they're remaking all the old
true.
Final Fantasy 7 games.
Mobile baby battle royale. What?
Well,
Yeah, I saw a bunch of Final Fantasy characters with guns. I was like, what the fuck?
speaking of weird shit, I just got something sent to me.
Are you wanting a PS5? Is that?
Does it involve sand? Does it
Kotaku,
involve
go
sand?
back to
You
this
did
one.
it. You did not take a shot.
Oh, I did. That's why I left.
I'm a classy lady. I speak with my mouth full. I'm sorry.
Alrighty then. Okay. I just had something sent to me. It says Bloomberg reports that a new Nintendo Switch model will have a 7-inch Samsung OLED 720p display with plans to unveil later this year. Displays in mass production starting June with initial monthly target of just under 1 million units. The new Switch model will have 4K resolution when docked for TV mode. OLED will consume less battery life, offer higher contrast, and possibly faster response when compared to the current Switch display.
I didn't even know it got that small.
I don't know about all that. I think it's a staple. I think it's a staple of content creators. You have to at least make one video of a new Switch model one time a year.
They've been talking about
once a year. Yeah,
they've been talking about a new Switch model for years. The Switch Pro.
Yeah,
I have to do that. Oh man, let me get right on that.
First of all, they got to have a 1080p screen first before they jump
Well,
up. Just kidding.
Think about this though. You got a 1080p or a 720, and you're gonna up-res that to 4K. So they're gonna have the tech in there to do that, and Nintendo's not really into doing that. They're if you look at all their previous consoles, even the 3DS, as it, the 2DS and then the 3DS as it went, it was two different things. You know what I mean? Each rendition is the same thing. It's just the way it was designed was different. All the games played regardless across everything. The only difference was 2DS versus 3DS.
Well, like with the Switch, some ported games took a long time, and by the time they released, they looked like total dog shit. Right. And with Nintendo's relationship with NVIDIA, there's nothing saying that there won't be some kind of DLSS implementation, but their hardware's gotta be a little bit beefier. And it's possible now. It's very possible in that fucking handheld to do that.
But the thing is, in Nintendo's situation, why fix it if it's not broken?
Yeah, that's a true statement.
For ports.
What they need to fix is their damn Joy-Cons.
But what they like to do
exclusives or their own shit ports of games on other platforms that don't look ideal.
I don't think they're worried about that. They're outselling all the time, every week.
They're outselling everybody.
And they like to have their games, whatever game.
But you eventually
designed. If it's for a Switch, it's always going to be for a Switch, no matter what type of Switch you have. You got your Switch Lite. You know, there's no change other than the fact that there's no dock to it. Everything's exactly identical.
Like the way that it's going right now, Nintendo, if they sell this same Switch or maybe a new iteration in the next 4 years, it will top the PS2, which is phenomenal.
So what's going to happen is we're going to get the Switch Pro, and it's going to be a slightly bigger screen.
It'll be like a Switch XL.
I don't know it's going to be bigger.
Happen. No, that's exactly what it is. I'm putting money on it right now.
Yeah,
it's going to be the same fucking shit and just slightly bigger.
Life.
They better fix those Joy-Cons. Damn.
And the Joy-Cons are still going to fucking suck. And they're still going to have horrible online fucking...
But they'll sell you new Joy-Cons just for the Switch Pro.
Made out of cardboard. Less drift.
With better enhancement
drift.
Hand control.
Oh, better drift.
And I love drift. I keep fucking buying it up. I just fucking eat it up. I'm like, yes.
Yeah, I ain't buying another thing Nintendo for
because
a
you
long
gotta
time.
play all your farming simulators.
I know one thing. They missed their chance on announcing a new one because they just had the anniversary of the Switch coming out.
That was today, actually.
Now you have 3 people milking that same cow.
Yeah, that's true. But I just don't see them doing all that when they're already outselling everything.
I agree.
And I mean, even
they
with
have the
games,
money to do it.
even, and I'm not a fan of Nintendo. I gave up Nintendo my teenage years. So that tells you how long those fuckers have been
90s.
around. I mean, we got one, but nobody has touched our Switch in over a year. You know,
My kids
We need to
barely
play
touch
some Mario
theirs.
Party.
We touch it just to dust that off.
yeah. I mean, even my nieces and nephews come over to visit. They don't even want to touch that. They want to play an Xbox or a PlayStation or VR.
I'm still surprised they haven't released a Wario Land or Wario Party, whatever
Well,
that
they
was.
really like the Wario. Yeah.
Oh
no, they
yeah,
need to release.
the thing that's really gonna destroy
This
the
Warrior is
joysticks.
amazing. Yeah, that's true.
WarioWare, that's what it was called.
Wario is the man. He's awesome.
Well,
It's
the
all about
question-
Waluigi.
The question,
Waluigi, I'm gonna win.
The real question here that we should be asking somebody that actually plays Nintendo still, like faithfully, is Chief Moonlight Sunflower Pants. Do you think? Do you honestly think? Do you think they'll put out new
Sunflower
upgraded
pants.
hardware?
Yeah,
Or
I
just-
do. It's definitely in the works right now. I actually have. I know somebody who knows somebody who has heard of it. I know who knows
somebody
somebody.
that knows
Yeah,
somebody.
exactly.
Cousin.
Hey, you sound just like the other podcast. Yay!
Yes, I know somebody who knows somebody. No,
Trust me, bro.
upgraded.
Sources.
I definitely think that it's going to happen though, because in typical Nintendo, anything like about a few years after they launch, they come out with an extra large version.
Yep.
Whatever it is. So,
All the women are into that shit.
It'll be a refresh,
Guaranteed.
basically.
it'll
like
be
they
the
always do.
same exact thing. It's just going to be a slightly bigger fucking screen, and that's what's
Like
going to
an inch
happen.
and a-
And it's
Oh,
Yeah.
different colors. Different colors.
and
as
yeah,
well.
it'll have
Yeah.
different
Oh, and
colors.
see-through.
It might
See-through,
have
yep.
slightly better graphics, but I mean, it's Nintendo,
It'd be
so I don't
1080p.
expect much.
You
Yay!
could probably
They're
do
following-
1080p.
Maybe they'll make
While
it so
in
you
handheld
dock it
mode.
for 4K.
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly. It's something like that, Leo. Like docking is going to get you a little bit higher
No,
fucking image or
Gross.
something. Whoa.
That's what they do
they're
right now to
following
get
mobile
1080.
phone trends
That's true.
from like 4 years ago.
Yeah, but it's
Bigger
actually.
battery.
I
doing
was just
1080,
playing my
they bring it down to
Nintendo Switch
720
today, so
to save
See, that's-
battery when it's in handheld.
I won't lie though, I really like the 2DS. Like the way it felt on my hands. I love that.
I
still
love
have
my
mine.
2DS. I have a 3DS as well. I have the like Pokemon 20 or the
They're like, but you don't have the
anniversary edition.
3DS. I was like, I don't care. I got this. I'm good.
But I can't use the 3D vision. Like the 3D shit just makes me nauseous, so I
Oh,
just
it's
have to turn it
terrible.
off.
It's
so
like the
it's
worst.
so bad. It's so
But David
horrible.
has a question.
It
for
was
you,
like
lady.
ruining people's what?
Do you have any idea? Do you have a Switch Lite?
Do I have a Switch Lite?
Oh,
Yes.
does the Switch Lite have the same drift
mean a
problem?
light
They do.
Oh,
Some
They
of
do.
them
Mine
do.
does.
I mean, I know a
Oh,
lot of
you
people
know-
that have issues with it.
It's what's happening is people. I mean, they blame it on people pushing down on their fucking controllers, but what it is they refuse to like address the situation because they're getting so much money.
It's just
from
like
their
Xbox and
fucking drift
PlayStation.
issues.
Yeah.
Like
It's
Xbox's
stupid.
drift, they don't fix it. They just say,
well, hell,
okay, buy
Xbox,
another
their
one.
controller shut down on their new one.
Yeah, that too.
Mine,
I actually have a worse. I have an issue with my Switch that my Joy-Cons just disconnect when I'm playing. If I have them like docked on my actual Switch, they just disconnect, and it's a well-known problem. And you have to take the whole thing apart. Like I just bought the kit to take my whole fucking Switch apart to clean the inside of it so I can fucking play it regularly. It's stupid.
That's why I bought.
It's like
I bought-
it's like the red ring of death on the 360. Like let me just fix
That's why
this
I bought
myself.
the, what's it called? The little Pro controller. I bought
Yeah.
that. Regular.
I just
controller.
bought one today. Oh, where
that's
is
in the
it?
works. I keep forgetting to buy it. But
Yeah,
then
Pro
again, we don't
controller
play it as
works
much.
a lot better.
Where
I
is
heard.
it? Cloud actually told me to buy like the Afterglow edition. I'm picking it up with my feet, Leo.
We're talking
Turn it
about
on.
controllers, right?
Oh, burn it! Burn it with fire!
I just got
Ain't
it.
it set up
the
like an
Afterglow.
Xbox controller? Like that, how the pros are? They're all like Xbox design anyway.
Yeah,
Like the
There's
layout.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah, the
close.
layout's like an Xbox.
Except for the A, B, and X, Y are in weird positions for whatever reason.
Yeah.
So I've had issues with my Xbox S, like the controller disconnecting when it runs out of batteries. Like, and then when I have to switch the batteries, it's not like reconnecting, and I'm having that issue, and it's really
I was
fucking
going to say,
bothersome.
it disconnects after the batteries go dead. Well, yeah.
No, whatever.
See,
And when
like-
I put
see,
the
like a lot of
batteries back
people-
in it. and then it doesn't want to connect back. Like it's just, and then it takes me like 30 minutes to get it to fucking connect again, and it drives me fucking crazy.
See, a lot of people are saying the same thing with the Series X controller. I've never had that issue out of mine.
That's what I mean. Yeah, with my Series.
Well, I was playing
I've never had that
Outriders, I
issue.
think it was, with Ghost, and freaking his kept on disconnecting left and right on his Series X.
Now, the only problem I've had with my Series X, and all of them do it, all
I thought
three
we were
of them.
playing Outriders tonight, Husk.
All three of them, every once in a while, my Elite 2 will disconnect.
We're playing
And
Outriders.
I can't get it to reconnect without unplugging the console and plugging it back in.
Yeah,
to
that's
reboot
what
it.
Ghost
That's
was using,
weird.
was this Elite 2.
And even my headset, I've got the Arctis, the wireless. If I turn off my wireless headset, it automatically disconnects my controller at the same time. So then I've got to turn around and reboot the console all over again.
That's weird. I
And
don't
on
have
top
those
of that,
issues. Oh boy.
I've also noticed
Getting drunk.
I have a Series X here to my right on my desk. If I push back from this desk like 5 feet, my headset won't pick up. I don't know what the deal is with that. Used to, I could actually spin over here to this PC that's behind me with that headset on, and it'll cut out.
That's weird.
That's odd.
And that's the
Well-
Arctis.
Hey,
Yeah, that
And
is
after
this
hearing you
headset.
at work talk about those, I'm
That
just
is this
like, I'm
headset right here.
never getting one of those.
I've
Well,
got
here's the bad
the
part, though.
Astros and
I've got
no
3 of
issues.
these, and I've never had an issue until they, came out with the Series X. And I'm not really sure why, but on the Series X, that's became an issue.
Wow.
Sounds like
I've
it
got
has some
Signal.
problem
Sounds
with
like
connectors.
Signal. Yep.
Yeah, because I've got
Signal
the
interference.
Astros.
Sounds like you need to
Gotta
get good.
Oh,
oh,
damn.
oh shit.
I've got my Astros for 4
Shots
years,
fired.
and all I had to do was upgrade the base station. And obviously, I know that it's 2 different things, but I haven't had the only issues I've had is with the Astros. Sometimes when I boot up, it doesn't acknowledge it and attach it, even though I can still hear the gameplay and everybody talking in chat. The microphone's not picked up. That's the only issue I've had. But other than that, being in the skip ahead program, let me knock on wood. Right, my controller hasn't had any issues like that. The only thing when it comes to the console itself locking up is when it's ready to do some sort of update, and all I have to do is just press the button and power cycle it. That's it. So it's like one of those weird things where sometimes I'm looking at it like a blessing that I'm in the skip ahead because I've got all the advanced features already being pushed down to me. But usually that's where the advanced features are multiplied by glitches and stuff. And
Yeah, I'm in the alpha, but
Yeah, same here.
I'm still having a few issues here and there.
My biggest issue on mine is like if I hit the Xbox controller, like if I want to take like a screenshot or something like that with my Series, the Elite 2, it literally will act like I'm trying to turn down. No, like it'll try to turn off my Xbox. So like it'll ask, like it's pretty much like I'm almost pressing down on it, even though I'm not. And it does it on either controller. If I just want to go to the friends list, it'll do it every time I have to keep. Yeah, it's weird. But then I can
That's
just
weird.
then after a minute, then I'll just click it one more time. Then it goes to the regular menu like it normally does. But yeah, that's the only thing so far that I've had any issues out of. But yeah, no disconnects yet though.
I'm blaming it on your fingers because they're reaching around the controller.
Stop having such large
HR
hands,
reach
please.
around.
Yeah. Oh damn,
Xbox
lady
doesn't need you. What?
lady froze for a second there. Did you guys see that?
Oh, was it scary?
It was kind of weird. Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
saw that with Bomber earlier. That's when I was talking
Oh,
about
shit, she
the
did.
VR mesh. Yeah.
No,
I'm looking at it now.
Oh man,
Looks like she
Nano's
was
gonna
doing
get that
a
one.
mugshot.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
You look shocked.
Balls.
That one is going up on the FBA site somewhere.
Nano's got it. Nano, do
You know
something.
Yeah,
Nano's
Nano, do your
God
magic.
fucking damn it! Don't.
It was like the
You're
Joker or
welcome,
something.
lady. You're welcome.
My smile is contagious, you guys.
It
It
was.
is.
It was solid. It was.
That is
It's
when she
open for a
flipped
lot
her
of
lid.
jokes.
Smiles
Man.
are contagious.
In other news, and this was kind of funny, a leaked Elden Ring trailer is making the rounds online, but don't get too excited. Okay,
Good
number
old
one.
144p.
No what? Whoever so-called leaked this fucking footage needs a new cell phone.
Yeah,
So,
right. He's still
good
like
God.
rocking the fucking.
He's Nokia
Nokia
7950. I
fucking-
promise.
He's got that
Yeah.
Persian clam phone.
The first
I was gonna
camera
say,
ever made
if
by
we-
Berry
Nokia.
phone.
If people got together and donated 25 grand to a woman dumb enough to put Gorilla Glue in her hair, please,
She had to give all
somebody,
that money back, didn't she? Is that what happened?
Yeah, they
I
froze
don't
that
know,
account.
but
They did
somebody
freeze
get
that account.
together, start a GoFundMe, and get this dude a new cell phone
Get this motherfucker an updated
to record shit with. Okay,
That's why we
Oh,
know it was all
capture
planned.
card. I
That's
mean,
why
I
we
bet
know
that
it's
would
all
make his
planned.
day too.
Oh fuck!
I'm sorry, it was all planned
Oh,
because
such
nobody
good
has
plan.
that terrible of a cell phone anymore, and also that bad of when it goes to upload. Like, come on, yo.
Seriously, he was
I
like
would
rocking
hope
a
not.
BlackBerry or something.
I
I
mean,
would
shoot,
hope
even
not.
the old BlackBerry did better than that crap.
I mean, I'm not really looking forward to Elden Ring. I haven't paid
No.
attention to it or anything else.
I can care less.
It's probably not my thing, but I also said the same thing about Phoenix Rising. So,
Well, this one definitely won't be because it's
The
Souls like.
same
So
shit just
I'll skip it.
recently happened with like Starfield too, didn't it?
Well, that one
No,
leak
no,
of
no.
the
That was
astronaut
Elder
out into
Scrolls.
space.
Elder
Yeah.
Scrolls had a leak video. At least they said it was Elder Scrolls 6. And it
Yeah,
was
it was
just some
somebody
dude running
with their
across.
phone, like a horrible angle, and on
First of
like
all,
a
they're all
720
working from
screen.
home,
I
so
don't know.
why do they have to like have a weird angle? Just
You have the
you're,
file.
you're right, exactly.
What phone do you
That's-
have there,
that
Wilmy?
also.
Is that the S21 Ultra?
Yep.
I think
I
I'm
like
gonna
my
return
S21.
mine
Come
and
on,
get
Husk.
it.
Come on,
I
Husk.
got the
You got the
And that is a
regular.
lot of freaking cameras on that phone. Jesus.
Yes,
I
it
got the
does.
5G and
It's so
I got the
awesome.
Plus.
Well,
I'm gonna return it.
that's-
I don't like
That's
it.
the funny
Plus.
part.
I want the Ultra.
The
I
Ultra
thought
would
you
be
were
worth
getting the
it.
Ultra. It's worth
I
it.
know the guy talked me into the fucking. He's
Hey,
like,
oh,
you don't
no,
need
you
it.
should-
Like he
I
tried to
just-
talk me
proper
down.
colors.
That's how fucking.
That's a terrible salesman.
Yeah, he should have talked you up, not down.
I don't
Which, I
think
mean,
you can
technically,
handle
they don't
this
make
Ultra
anything.
right here. I think you
I know,
don't
that's-
know.
bitch.
Oh, that's it.
You
That's
don't
it.
know.
You're female.
Yeah, check
He's
out
like,
how
you
big
can't
this
handle
thing
this.
is.
But
It's
first
huge.
of all, because
Yeah,
of all the
And that's
cameras,
what
you
I
would
said.
think.
Like
thing.
that was my biggest thing. Was like I was so scared because like even my S10 Plus like is the same size as this one, and I was like, I don't know if I can really. I don't know if I can handle any bigger guys.
I had an S10e, and this is the holy fuck
Oh,
me
shit.
running. Look at the difference in size of these two.
Yeah,
That's
phones.
weird.
Like red and black.
Insane.
It's
Hey, man.
fucking insane.
Phablet's the new way
Yeah,
to
it's
go.
huge.
I have 14 days to take it back. I think I'm gonna try it. I don't like.
Yeah, see,
the
his
way
is
it makes my
fucking monster
selfies
too.
look.
He's got the same thing.
Well, that's why
Yeah.
I can't wait until they announce the freaking
The
Note.
Note.
Yes, because that's what I want. Because I know it's going to have the better specs internally, and then have the pen. So that's
Well,
all I
they
care
go
about.
back and forth. Each
I
one-
don't. I lose
But-
the pin
but-
every
Well,
time.
no, since the Note 9 series, ever since the Note 9, it's always been the better, either
Right.
CPU or had more memory, whatever it is. So
Well, it's
or
a bigger,
more
it's a
RAM.
bigger size.
Right. Well,
The
it's also
Ultra,
more
if
of
you
a
have a pen,
multitasker.
if you have a pen from any generation, it'll work with the
The
Ultra.
new one. Yeah, the new Ultra. Definitely.
It
We
doesn't
are
come with
enjoying
a pen, but if
Outriders.
you have one, you can fucking use it. You can
You could
enable
you could
it.
use the Note pen on the Ultra.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Really?
But it does not.
But you
come
can't-
with one,
but you
Well,
can
I
use
have
it.
the
You
pin
gotta find
for
a
my
case that can
Surface.
hold
Is
it
it
then.
the same thing? Like the pin that
no.
I have for my Surface, can I use that on a phone? Like, is that
No.
a thing?
I don't
I've
know.
washed it 3 times.
Try
but
it.
I
I
honestly
think
have
it
no
still
idea.
works.
I mean, I would say no, but the hell. I
Did
don't
you
know.
wash it in the dishwasher?
All I do is dishes, so yeah.
Oh, no.
Like I put it right
What
there in the
about
water and just
sandwiches?
drowned it.
That's
Just
fucked.
drowned it.
All
All right.
dishes, no sandwiches. Fuck.
Let's
And
get-
you can game on these things.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's what yeah.
exactly.
And
That's why
I
I
just
got
don't
my
like
tablet.
this phone. I think I'm gonna return it. I'm over it. I'm done.
Yeah, the S20 Ultra is pretty cool. I've liked it so far. And fun. Let's get to your question. He wants to know how everybody is enjoying Outriders. So we'll start off with this one with Bomber and Lady, and then I'll throw my 2 cents in.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll go at it as a quick and easy. Yes, I'm absolutely enjoying it. Are there stuff in there that definitely needs to be
What about
fixed?
slow? What about slow and steady?
Oh, slow and steady.
I mean, quick and easy. I mean, your wife's probably tired of that shit by now. You know what I'm saying?
No, she kind of likes it, so she can watch the show.
Okay.
So, you know,
Hurry up.
So she just rolls over to watch X-Files. Gotcha. Okay.
basically, yep. But no, like it's a good demo. It's a good taste of what the game's about. Definitely needs some tweaking here and there, mainly in the cover department and some other things. But ultimately, yes, I'm still excited for it. I like the grinding, looting kind of thing. It just reminds me, you know, of a kind of like a weird looking Diablo. It's just the way that you go through the, you know, each place is a, you know, instanced area. So you just go in, kill things, get loot, leave. So just that's what I like about it. The abilities are amazing. On each one, it just depends on your class or who you like more. But I mean, I think all of them are viable. I just love my trickster. I can't get enough of my trickster.
He's
right
amazing.
Now, so. She is beast mode because my trickster's a chick, so she's
he plays as females.
Absolutely.
No, I agree. I really enjoy the fucking trickster. Oh my god, what did I do? I'm sorry. I just found a Starburst.
Put your pizza down. What? I thought you were
Save
about
it
to
for
take
later.
a bite of your pizza. Right on.
I was like, why is my movie
Starburst it
itching?
is. Starburst on pizza just sounds weird.
No, I am genuinely enjoying the game or the demo for the most part. I don't think I can grind it as much as other people, like because I get really bored super easy. But it's fun. I have had my like reservations. Like I've been so into this game, but the graphics have always kind of like held me off. And I've seen them improve over the months. I don't think they're improved as much as I want them to be. I feel like with where we're at, and what we're seeing in games, I feel like the graphics just aren't up to par for me personally. Like in game, it's fine. Cutscenes, like, and it's weird because usually it's the other way around. Like I feel like cutscenes are usually a little bit more clean. The beginning sequence is beautiful, and then when you get into the game, some of those cutscenes get a little fucking weird, and I'm just like, wow, like that person's like
fucking stupid.
Weird. And the hair graphics, there's just things about it. I'm just like, I feel like they could have done better in that department. And then, yeah, like Bomber said, cover is a big thing for me. That the way that they did cover is like weird. I find myself getting stuck. I find myself dying when I shouldn't be dying because of the cover fucking way it's working. But when I'm playing my trickster, I don't even fucking rarely use it. So
Yeah, I don't use cover anymore. I just slice and dice and
Bomber and I started,
so
and I was trickster, and he was techno, and it was a little bit different. Like it was crazy watching him play, and like I was just like, "What are you doing behind that wall? Get out here!"
Nope, not as a techno, not at first. Until I got to level 6, then I was able to get out. But and that's one thing I do like about it is like they all play different, which is great. That's why, I think it's gonna be good for most people.
They address those cutscenes.
If you have to climb a rock, you're getting at least a 10-second cutscene.
Absolutely.
or
jump a bridge.
Or
Cloud just said in chat that like he loves those bridge jumps. They actually addressed that yesterday, right?
Yes, they did.
Was it yesterday?
It's a stupid reasoning, but it is
response. But at least they gave us one, and I was
they gave us a reason, but it's stupid.
What was it?
Their reasoning is because of crossplay and getting everybody loaded together, so that way when you load in, you don't have somebody like say on a Series X or PC that loads in before. Right.
Well,
nobody is waiting. Everybody's waiting.
Runs away while the other person's still loading.
Right. So everybody gets the load very lengthy. And this is one thing I will say: if you have anything that's not next gen, if you don't have a good PC and you don't have a Series X or S or the PS5, it takes forever for your game to load in. And that's what sucks. If you're on PS4 or Xbox One, any of them, it sucks.
Or if you have an SSD on your older consoles.
It sucks.
It'll help you speed up.
It really, really sucks.
Leo can like be our person here who
Attest
talks
to
about
that.
this because he's had issues with
PC Master
Last
Race,
gen.
bitches.
Yeah, his PC works wonders. It works just like it should. And then he gets on this One X or the
and that's
One S,
great
and it's
because
terrible.
crossplay is working great. Like crossplay is working.
Yeah, crossplay's
crossplay
working.
should work.
It's just good God.
Yeah, I play on the Xbox One S.
Yeah, it takes like
Pineapple
20
on this
minutes
one,
to get to like each thing when he's playing on the One S. It's so
Mhm.
bad.
And it fucks it up too, where
yes,
the host
that
will
is-
go nuts, and then
Yep.
But you know
and
what's
it's,
funny?
I'm not
is-
even hosting. That's the fucked up thing. It takes the host that I'm with and fucks up their shit. It's
Yeah, like the other night when we were playing.
yeah. And
Yeah.
then there's another glitch when I play on Steam where I suddenly become invincible. Like I'll be playing with Fork, and I'm suddenly invincible, and the mobs don't give a damn about me.
That's
And I can just go around
That's
and
just
shoot
because
them.
they want to fucking kill Fork. Like, let's
That's-
be real.
that's
They're
what it
just
is.
like,
Yeah.
Like literally,
Yeah.
everyone just like if Fork goes down, they just pause and they just stand there.
Well, that's because everything's used to Fork going down.
"Ooh,
That's
those
what I'm-
dumpsters.
Oh. Remember that guy?
They have all heard or watched the podcast. They know Fork loves to go down.
You know what's funny is when we
It's not
first
wrong.
talked about this game, I was definitely I'll pass. But watching you guys talk about it and get more information, being in the NDA portion of that alpha, even I even enjoyed it back then. I'm enjoying the demo now. I'm actually liking it to the point where I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna pre-order it.
Yeah, I pre-ordered it after
And-
playing it.
With the cover base that you guys have issues with, I don't have any issues with it. I seem to have more issues when it comes to cover base with Division than I do with this thing.
I don't use
It
cover.
reminds
I'm-
me of
I'm playing
early Division
Devastator.
cover. That's what
Right.
it reminds me of.
But I
is
don't
early
have
Division.
the Division hiccups when it comes to the cover, pulling out of cover or trying to go into the right portion of
Oh,
cover.
really?
Yeah, I don't have
Have you
that
ever
issue.
played Serious Sam?
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know the guy with the bomb hands and head? I'm that guy running right in.
Yeah, I know. I like tried to Rambo it a few times and it wasn't good.
I'm also
only
playing
issue
Devastator. So
I have
maybe
with
that's the
Outriders
difference.
Well, that's your problem right
Is-
there.
is the horrible sensitivity controller support optimization shit they got going on PC. Because I'm playing on my PC because I want a better experience. Obviously, it's not great on consoles. I don't have a Series X. So the controller, like there's no customizable dead zone area, and there's an acceleration setting, and that's it. And it doesn't really do anything.
Did you try
So,
out the
like-
field of view slider yet? It does
yeah.
nothing.
Yeah, it
Nothing
does-
at all.
It doesn't really do shit. So like I go to look, and it's like Wah! And then all of a sudden I'm looking behind me. I'm like, what the just happened?
Try that
And
with
I crank it down, I
Trickster.
crank it up, and
Yeah,
that's
do
what
that.
I'm using. It's why I'm
Oh,
so upset about it.
yeah.
like,
when
it's
you
why I didn't-
teleport
I'm
in
like,
and suddenly you're
Fuck,
like, what?
man.
It goes nuts on you. It's like, what the fuck?
And then
Yeah.
it's like, click,
David,
bam, and then it flies. It's like, what the fuck is going on? I want my console back.
Psycho, thank you for $2 in chat. Leo is the Leroy Jenkins of Outriders.
Absolutely.
Yep.
David,
Leroy Jenkins.
it's good that you
That
don't
makes
want to
me miss
cover
my cat.
when you want to heal and you want to kill to heal. But the problem is, if they're too far up and you're trying to kill them, if you don't get some cover, then you're dying. So sometimes you have to cover before you can get that kill.
Yeah, you gotta,
especially as you're leveling up.
do the whole Gears of
like-
War thing.
Like,
where
thank
you're
God,
going
like
cover to
now I
cover,
ain't gotta worry about it.
working your
Oh.
way up until someone's close.
Do you guys remember when I was complaining about the game and how bad it sucked and everything?
Yep, that you were really you hated it.
I was. You know why? Because the only thing I saw when I looked at everything, you had your primary weapon. It had all the different weapons, and then on the right it had your the headgear, and then
Yep.
everything below it.
Oh,
I
don't
thought-
tell you thought that everything was in the headgear part.
Thought everything was in the headgear. I didn't realize that I had to
That you had
pick
gloves.
the other ones. So I was basically at the lowest level, and the
Oh,
only thing I did
jeez.
was upgrade my primary and secondary.
Oh shit.
Yeah, once I went to the pistols, Some of the pistols were pretty.
Hey, some
sweet.
of the, dude, some
And
of
I
them
would double
pistols are
pistol.
OP. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The pistol I was carrying when I was playing with Leo and Fort the other night was stronger than every weapon I had.
Same here.
Holy
I had one
shit.
that literally would just blow up enemies like left and right. I was
Yeah.
like, this is way better than everything. And
We were talking.
it's crazy.
Bomber
'Cause
and
we
I
were
were
talking about it
playing,
at the
and I was like,
Legendary.
have you played with your pistols yet? Like, have you tried it? And neither one of us had done it. And I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna fuck around with this shit. And like, I was like beast mode for a while. Like, I was like, fuck, like these pistols aren't fucking one to like sit on. Like, it's not bad. I just wish that the transition from switching from your primary to your secondaries like pistols was a little bit smoother. Like sometimes holding that Y button is a little bit off. It's a little off, like definitely. There's a Canada here.
What the fuck is that?
Fuck
It's,
you.
it's your other pimple.
Look,
Hey.
it's Chipper.
It's the one on my
I
other
got
cheek.
lost and ended up here.
Chipper McBaggins.
What's up?
The Canadian Spaniard has
It
arrived.
sounds like you're hanging out with Dre Chronic.
Canada.
Hi, Mike.
All right.
¿Cómo está? Muy bueno.
¿Cómo
That's
estás?
smooth.
Muy bien. Yeah.
No habla español.
Tu gato
No
es muy
habla
grande.
mucho
No hablo inglés.
Did we just turn into Rosetta Stone song?
I
Yeah,
think so.
what the fuck?
I said your cat is very big. So
We're still insulting
You have a
everybody.
huge cat.
We're good.
What?
Hey,
I
KY
don't know
Bob.
what to do.
Yeah.
Thank you for the 499 super chat. Technomancer level 7 with all rare gear enhancements geared towards anomaly abilities, and it owns the battlefield. It's still not my favorite though.
Yeah,
I actually
it's
went
so
kind
true,
of
though.
nuts with the
But what is your favorite, Wilmy? Pyro.
Because it took me,
Oh, that
what
was KY. I was
was
reading
it,
his-
Bomber? Like 20 minutes to get through the main story with my Technomancer or something like that.
Yep.
Cloud,
need to
how
get
do you
good.
feel about Outriders?
Outriders?
Cloud just throws fireballs.
Do they have Outriders
That's
in
right.
Canada?
Yes, they do. I enjoy it. I'm kind of looking forward to it at launch. I fucked around with the Pyromancer. I didn't check out any of the other classes though, but I've installed the demo. I don't want to burn myself out on the game, but
I
it
don't
seems
blame
alright. I'm sure I'll get bored of it, but we'll give it a go.
How unusual.
Yeah, which one did you like, Wilmy? What is your favorite?
The only one I've been using so far is the Devastator.
Oh, okay.
He got to see
hey.
a bunch of blue bubbles
That's the
though.
tank, right?
So
Yeah.
so I was watching a Twitch streamer like Pwn Star or Pwn something. Anyway,
You
He,
were watching a
Are you sure
porn
you was
star?
no, it's PWN Star. Pwn. I can't say it correctly.
No.
But anyway, he was running the captain, just continuously just trying to get legendaries, and he has like 24 of them so far. But he has literally a build where it just absorbs all the the ability where you hit it and it absorbs all the bullets.
Mhm.
Literally, he can just go in the middle of people, do that, and release all the bullets and kill everybody that's on screen.
Yes,
So he's
I got
Neo
that
from the
ability.
Matrix.
Basically, like he doesn't have to fire a shot. He just runs in, clicks that one button, waits for everybody to shoot him. Like everybody at the bridge just dies. If he turns around and looks at them, they all die. It's quite
The only
hard.
one I've noticed that doesn't have like a main ability that you should be using is the Pyromancer and the Technomancer, because they all with them two, you have to use all their skills at the same time.
I'd
Otherwise
say
you're
they're
gonna get
ranged,
burned.
right?
No,
They're
Leo,
Pyro's
Leo
main.
Pyromancer's supposed to be like mid-range.
absorbing all the legendaries like a prick.
Fucking Leo and his Legos.
I actually
Oh,
deconstructed
fuck.
them too.
Oh,
And thank you for the
Look at those
$5 super
mods.
chat.
Yeah.
Smart move.
Paul, thank you for the $5 super chat. He says, I just like seeing my name on the screen.
You know.
Well, here you go. Look, there it is. There's
Fucking
gone. There
bravo.
it is. There's gone.
That's probably
is-
the best super chat of the night.
How
I'm not gonna
unusual.
lie.
$50 and you can keep it up for like 30 seconds.
and fun just DM me the link. That's what Bloomberg is reporting about the Nintendo Switch, folks.
Yeah, I got it from somebody else.
What?
Yeah.
What happened?
It's apparently legit.
I would like to
Whole
just
service
throw
one.
this out there real quick that I'm pretty sure we covered this on Fireside last week.
I thought you were going to talk about my pizza again.
No, I'm
I
just
think
saying.
everybody's covered.
It
the
was
Switch Pro.
speculation a handful of
Matt.
days ago, but
I mean, shit, they started that, what, a year after it came out? Something
the
like
more
that?
and more people
what are we
that
talking
cover
about?
it, the more and more people they're hearing from. Does that make
We're
sense?
talking
Over the
Nintendo
course
again,
of 2
maybe.
weeks.
I know, but what about Nintendo? Did I miss
What
something?
about pizza? You didn't bring
What
enough for
about
everybody's
pizza?
stuff either.
Pizza,
What
pizza.
about pizza?
Hey, Husk, you'll like it because it's pretzel crust.
Oh, that's bullshit. Put that.
No.
They put
that-
pretzel crust on pizza?
Kill her,
Never heard
camera.
of that.
Jesus, just fucking scarfing that thing.
Ain't that on
No, I'm
like
hungry.
Little Caesars?
It might be.
Yeah, I,
It looks
I
it.
knew it.
Little,
Pretzel
I'm sorry,
crust, I knew it.
Little Caesars is not real pizza.
Oh, it is
Hey,
real
no,
pizza.
it's not.
Hey, listen, their
Fuck you.
best pizza is their deep
I'm
dish.
out.
Their
She
deep
about to go
dish.
mad
is a-
trailer park on you, Wilmy.
Yeah.
That was a cruel way to sell cardboard to white women.
Where did she go? Is she broken?
No, it would be even worse if they sold 6 packs of White Claw with it.
Oh shit!
It's like a fucking combo
Yeah.
pack.
It is like the best pizza you can get on a budget. Like, it is so fucking delicious. The
Blech.
sauce is great. It's not
No.
overly sweet.
No.
It's got a nice balance.
Cloud
We're getting a pizza review.
It's
for the cheapest
they
pizza
do
out
an
there.
amazing thin crust. Like, it's my favorite thin crust you can get. Like, it's the perfect.
I don't know,
like,
Domino's
amount of
has-
crust.
Domino's has the best
No.
thin crust.
There was a place up by me that we're
Oh, well,
the
I don't
only
live
ones that
by
had it.
you.
No, well,
Dude,
you
I'm
know,
way
they
past my
serve
piss break. I
the
can't
best
hold it anymore.
butter crust
Back.
thin sliced pizza, and somebody
Ooh.
else bought them. And
not
for
gonna eat the
a
crust
good
on
year,
myself.
they kept the recipe. They changed it up. My wife and I
That's
went
so
during
cool.
our anniversary when I was off, and yeah, that pizza's shitty. I was like,
I
how do
hate you,
how do
Cloud.
you make something so good and then turn around and make it like crap?
Cheaper.
When
Cheaper
new
ingredients.
people, yeah, exactly.
It's not even the same crust.
We have a pizza place here called Incredibles. That's all, and the name says it all.
Do they wear little suits like the Incredibles do?
That would be great. That would be awesome. Just
No,
because.
but a large
I'd be
pizza
in there
there, a
all
large
the
pizza
time.
there will set you back about $29 or $30.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
no, fuck that
Yeah,
shit.
we-
No
we-
pizza's
worth
worth
it.
that shit.
We have a couple of places down here that are like that. That yeah, call it, like, I can't remember what one of them's called, but it's like it's $35, but it's more like a Chicago, like the it's a
Oh,
pizza
so it's
pie.
a casserole.
The deep
Yeah,
dish,
it's like a casserole.
It's a
Yeah,
fucking pizza casserole. That's
pretty
not
much a
fucking
casserole.
pizza,
it's
yo.
a real
but
pizza.
man,
No.
look, it's so
It's not
good.
a fucking pizza.
It is so
It
good.
is.
It's
What's that
worth that 35.
topic? Fucking
It's a
pasta,
lasagna.
burgers, games.
So,
Yes.
Cycling
Beyond the
Hungry
box.
Howie's is good, but the other place used to be even better than that. It was like really good back when they were making, back with the original owners.
This is what we do, Canada. If you were here every week, you would know that we go
Yeah,
on
well,
And-
I'm here now.
Actually, he
And
is here
it's-
every week. He's just in the chat for a few
Hey,
seconds.
Hey,
He's
Canadian,
here for like a
if you
fucking
look,
second.
I'm
Husk
actually at work.
is
I'm
not
getting
here,
paid
which
to
means
sit here
he's
and
taking a
fucking
piss
chat
right
with
now.
you guys.
And KY, Bob, thank you for the 499 super chat. Favorites in order: Devastator, Trickster, Techno, Pyro, and Porno.
And porno.
The porno man.
Outriders porno.
And where did Husk go? Because we're about to talk about
He
his
took a piss.
favorite topic.
Taking a piss. It's that
He's
know.
holding his pee somewhere.
Did he really have to go piss right now?
Does
I
the
think he's
S21 Ultra have an SD slot?
I don't know, but the
No.
S20 Ultra does. That's what I've
The
got.
new, the
There you go,
newest one
Greek.
does not.
God, he pisses a lot, hey?
He
Yeah,
does.
Yeah, the ultra. Is the
Definitely
only
I
one.
think he needs to go see a doctor.
Needs
I
a
mean,
fucking jug or something beside his desk.
It's one of those damn pajamas with the damn flap on the back.
that last super chat tweet, whatever that thing is called, reminded me
Super chat
of Pyro.
drugs are bad. Yeah.
The money word.
It reminded me of Porno for Pyros, the
What?
band.
Chris,
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
this sucks.
okay. I don't know this band, so it was just
Perry
really
Farrell,
weird.
the lead singer. Okay, Jane's Addiction. Same
Oh,
lead
okay.
singer.
Really
The guy's
random.
like a
Yeah.
fucking heroin addict.
Jane
No shit.
says.
I thought
Yeah.
he was before.
Hey, I saw them
Okay.
in concert at
Who is
Lollapalooza 03.
Sergio?
I guess we just go to the topic and whenever he gets here.
Yeah. So
He held it for an hour and a half. No, you did not. You held it for exactly 20 minutes.
Yeah, you did.
you held it for an hour and 7 minutes, dude. We went live at 8 o'clock.
It's only 9:07.
I'm gonna send him some grown-up diapers for his birthday.
No shit. But this is one of those topics where the Elvis vibrator will definitely come in handy. And can anybody guess? New Sony patent can turn anything into a controller. Yes, even your Elvis vibrator that you bought from us.
Wait, what?
Hell yeah.
Banana?
Banana, baby.
A banana. I don't know why you'd want to play with a banana, but hey, whatever floats your boat, whatever turns you on, right?
How many times have you lost your controller, then you look at the fruit bowl and go, that banana right there?
What was that?
Did those guys make one with pomegranate like 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, that's the one. He beat Hades with it.
Yeah,
what the fuck?
Hades pomegranate fucking controller.
According to the patent, which outlines how PlayStation reckons it turned a non-electronic object into a game controller, in the filing, Sony used a banana. So,
out of everything, they choose a banana.
So you're tired of your wife giving you a headache excuse at night?
Why not a cucumber? Come on.
See, the cucumber, turn her cucumber into a controller for your PS5.
What's the name of that chick from No Doubt?
Gwen Stefani?
Yeah, she's got a Stefani for their new controller.
Yeah, so I'm guessing you can use anything as a controller for your PS5 now, except for the PlayStation 4 controller.
Do you still get joystick drift?
You just don't get the haptic feedback, though.
I turn that shit off. The way this works apparently is the camera takes image of whatever object a user is holding and track inputs onto the surface. The item cannot be luminous, as that would presumably mess up the.
Dude, how many people are going to use their cocks?
And that's what I was going to say. I was thinking Noof is going to go back to Atari, right?
Well, first of all, no, ain't no dude.
Oh, there I mean, I didn't plan on it, but.
Hey,
now that you mentioned it, right? Yep, Bomber froze.
Yeah,
it's just Wilmy and I now.
Oh,
yeah, I know. Everybody's got their cameras off, don't they?
I'm the original, though. God damn it.
Yeah. But
mine doesn't want to work.
This is saying that Sony sees this as a means for people to play games without expensive and complicated controllers.
Well, there goes that. You can't use our wives.
I don't get it. Like, in a sense, I get where they're coming from, but at the same time, like, why? Why do I need to turn a piece of
I was going to bring a banana with me.
I have one.
I don't
right
have
here.
any.
Did you leave it in your shower?
No, it's in all the bananas are in the freezer for banana bread.
Welcome back, Mr. Pissy Pants.
That was a poop.
So we need your P.O. box so we can get the whole collective to area or something.
This is definitely interesting. I'm not sure.
I want to try it.
It's weird. It's so fucking weird. It's so weird.
And why did they choose a banana?
I like weird things.
Well, that's what I want to know. Like, what motherfucker was sitting at his cubicle? Go ahead, Cloud. Go ahead.
I didn't say anything.
You did. I saw your mic lighting up.
No, it's probably some background.
Who was sitting in their cubicle and was like, you know what? A banana would be a cool controller.
You know why? Because the other guy that said,
here.
hey, I'm going to use this phallical device here instead. And
then use the Elvis vibrator.
Probably Elvis vibrator, but they didn't have it at that time. I don't think anybody from Sony has it yet.
That's just
we don't know for sure. I don't know where the original is. I have no idea.
A banana ring.
Bang around.
I'm not in control of the shipping. I have no idea who has it.
I just don't get it. I mean, banana of all things.
Weird.
Can you imagine some of the videos? Can you imagine some of the videos that's going to come out online here soon?
You thought Mario Maker was bad?
I'm just gonna my controller's gonna die and I'm gonna whip out my White Claw fucking
I'm gonna use my penis.
No, that wasn't what I was thinking.
Controller.
How are you gonna remember where the buttons are. That's what like.
It doesn't matter.
That's why you use your titties, and you're just like, oh, this is my button.
Just hit away. Eventually, you hit the spot.
No.
But if there's a G spot, fuck.
That's exactly.
It's not a real button.
It's not a real button.
I want to see Japanese John blow into the banana.
That
would be entertaining,
The next state of play.
Yes. Oh my god.
Who's snorting? Is that lady? Are you snorting? What was that noise? Oh, okay. Yeah.
And Nano, thank you for the super chat. He says, "Let's see Jeff blow that at the Game Awards." Dude, you know, Nano, he will totally blow a banana during the Game Awards.
Let's hope he has.
That was so good, Mav. I'm dying. I pictured it come up in my head. Like I pictured it happen.
And his goofy little face just. Oh my god,
that was good. Like a lot.
Like, nonetheless, I'm stoked to play Demon Souls with a bowl of chili as my controller.
Dude, your hands are.
I'm gonna like have some matzo sticks. I'm gonna be like the Pied Piper of matzo sticks.
But you guys know how this is going to go down. Some of these wannabe gamer girls that are online, they're going to have like Mamba-sized fucking dildo using that as a controller on stream.
Oh, you know they will.
They'll call it the Centro Special.
They'll be like, it's not my boobs, it's my controller. It's perfectly okay.
Yeah, exactly. you can't hashtag ban me. That's
all she has to do is paint them right, and then it'll be fine, and then she can use them.
That's actually how it works. So
hashtag hand jobs for everyone. You can both play
I think
at the
we know
same time. Co-op.
I think we know what that streamer Muffin Tits is going to do on FWNR.
Oh, Muffin Tits, that girl.
I'm so playing that banana this weekend. I'm just throwing that
out there. So,
well, now I'm just picturing fucking bitches playing fucking Xbox or PlayStation on their fucking giant ass dildos.
It's inevitable at this point.
It is, and like I mean, I can't like some of them have some giant ones there.
They could just look. They could just use the Xbox controller now because it'll just scan it, and then they could just use the buttons on the Xbox.
The fact that it's actually love sense. It's LOVSENSE. But
what?
Spell what?
Spell cucumbers.
And then even for not super chat, love it. Controller painted gamer girl to win. And John B says dildos already have force feedback.
Yeah, have you ever seen that one where it comes out her belly button?
Wait, what?
What?
No.
I have not seen that one.
No, I have not.
Yeah, I missed that one, I'm afraid.
At this point in my life, I'm glad I haven't.
Look like.
Right.
And
husk your face.
I'm so confused.
Don't.
Link it to me.
I will. After the
Husk
show.
has a banana on his desk.
I bet the link sends you to a sandy place.
Oh no, it's back!
No, it's back.
Oh, it's back. Oh, it's back.
That was fucked.
Oh. Leo. Damn it, Leo.
No, I'm
Just think
picturing
ping pong
it.
balls. Ping pong.
Oh my god, have you seen that one where she's pushing it? No.
Nope. Not
Which
seen that
one's
one.
worse? Which one's worse? The sand or the glass?
Sandy. The Sandy one is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. I still have nightmares about it. Ooh. Do you think the sand is still there? Like I just don't even know.
Oh, definitely.
She's made of pearl. That
Hell,
That shit doesn't just come
her
out.
ovaries probably look like sand balls.
Bitch probably made a diamond out of sand.
Hey,
I wonder if there's any crabs up in there, you know?
I bet she has crabs.
I hate
What
you
the
guys.
fuck?
I hate you all.
Well, you know there's got to be some kind of like insects or something in the sand too, so.
Oh, no.
And she just
Yo.
She has
dumping
like
that
crabs.
stuff in.
She has like crabs of the crabs.
The crabs have crabs.
I got one better for you, Sean. Hold on.
Maybe
So that was her brother?
I know that guy.
Are you sure about that?
Hey.
that actually is.
What
Grab
the
a shovel.
hell you mean, Marvin? We ain't got no nanners left for the nanner budget. All on PS5.
Oh my god.
What? Like, wait, hold on. The game filter. Can we highlight that message real quick? Because is she using like the force? Like, is she
Did
just?
you puke in your mouth?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lady who
She's
lifts
doing all
random
that
objects
sand.
using her for JJ.
No,
That's
not that
interesting.
one. There's a lady who lists random objects using her vajayjay.
It probably got deleted.
No, it's there.
Oh,
That's
no,
still
there it is.
So how does that work?
That's talent. What that is.
I mean, that means she's definitely done her Kegels.
Oh my
yeah.
god! You know they actually sell. Never mind.
As for it.
Vagina weights? Were you gonna say
They do.
vagina
They do
weights?
sell vagina weights.
I
I
know
may or
that,
may
yeah.
not own them. So
That's like the dude that pulled his testicles. Yeah.
I got so much work to do with V2 of the Elvis vibrator. It's insane.
I figured you'd be on V3 already.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
Just pace yourself, man. Don't
We're
burn
just,
yourself.
we're gonna skip V2.
So they can actually use them as controllers, dude.
That's right.
So that'd be great for fishing games, wouldn't it?
oh
Just-
my god! So she like, can you imagine lifting something from your piercing? Oh my! No, actually, I can't because I just like felt it rip out of my fucking. Nope.
Sounds
Sorry,
like a
Dab.
terrible. Sounds like a terrible idea.
I don't have any piercings, but I can imagine.
Right? That's all I have to do.
Unless
is
you're one of
imagine
those
it.
like tribal people with the hoops in their ears and they're carrying stuff with it.
That's
Not
a
a fan
really
of this.
that's a
Not
really
a fan.
that's a really sad picture to think of, isn't
Do
it?
you know what's super awesome is that Fork's not here because he would be so in this conversation just talking about.
Yeah, we use the magnet to pull it out.
But I miss him.
And speaking of, since we're talking about the PS5,
Oh, is that what we're talking about?
Oh, I forgot all about that.
we were talking about
At the end of the day,
weird controllers you can use in your PS5 except for your DualShock PS4 controller. You can use a banana, you can use a dildo, an apricot, you can use anything except for the DualShock.
Hey, that's the one way not to get Cheetos on your controller.
No shit.
Use the Cheeto as the controller.
Yeah.
yeah. Why don't you just use it? Yeah, exactly.
Because you're eating it.
When this thing comes about, I'm not lying, man. I'm looking at my fucking Subway. I'm not gonna eat the shit. I'm gonna
Oh
get a big
my
tuna
god.
sub. I'm gonna get a big tuna sub and use it as my controller.
I love you guys.
You can use a banana, but you can't use your last gen fucking controller. What the fuck,
I know,
dude?
Yep, that's so. There you go.
That's
Thank
so-
you.
Why?
But apparently, and which actually Cloud found out today for himself.
Is he in a toilet?
I think someone's surrounding Cloud.
What?
Are you molesting a moose right now?
What the fuck are you talking about?
It's because we can hear like everything.
What the hell are you talking
yeah,
about?
the
I'm
feedback.
standing upstairs in an empty meeting room. It's probably the
Stop
heat.
breathing so hard because it sounds like you're dying.
I don't even have
I-
the phone near
I
my
think
face.
it's the feedback.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, it's definitely feedback.
There's
You're
feedback
fine.
from us.
It's okay.
We're
It's,
so
it's
loud.
my
Oh, I'm
laugh
not
is
worried.
picking up on your phone, and it's not good.
Yeah, he's not worried. He don't give
Not a
two
good
fucks.
I could get $2.
You give those out?
Moving on.
Thank you for the 49
Earbuds, bro.
donating here for Fork's OnlyFans account so we can take next Wednesday off and be here. If he could have been here, he would. But working in the OR, there's always something weird and unexpected that happens.
Somebody sewed something onto a pendant.
Another person's finger.
Mhm.
Their
Yeah.
own,
Nipple.
their
I
own
don't know.
finger.
Something like
His own finger. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thing.
He was
Somebody
in the
said he got
OR,
tied up by midgets.
yeah, and somebody actually wired their own fingers. So,
Yeah.
So could you imagine sewing somebody up and then going, "Oh wait, my hand is still in there"? How the fuck did you do that?
The worst part about all that is, it was probably him.
Why?
It was
Why
by
can't I move my finger?
It happened. Not that didn't happen to me, but I had my wisdom tooth removed, and they sewed my gum to like the other side, or they sewed my cheek to the other side of my gum.
Oh shit.
Did you go to Mexico to get it done, or what? What the fuck?
No, no, I didn't. Thank
Whoa.
you. But it made like this horrible pocket. It wasn't fun.
Talos,
No.
it is true about Dizzy Dude. We did a
And
thing for
Nintendo
the
Guru,
show.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm really not too familiar with Nintendo Guru.
I am
Yeah,
a little bit, but not.
I'm
I
not
just know
either.
Dizzy.
Or I would have
I
tried
knew
to
him.
do
kind of.
something.
Yeah.
I knew him more than Dizzy, unfortunately.
I didn't.
Yeah, I consider Dizzy a pretty good friend of the show because he's been on here with us several times
Mm-hmm.
over the last few years.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's too bad.
We had that thing for him last year where I actually got Mike to come onto the podcast. That was pretty awesome.
I think Dizzy was the first guest after you guys pulled me on to the show. He was
Yeah, man.
that was him.
Talos, don't feel bad, dude. I talked to him several times each week, so yesterday was kind of a surprise to me.
yeah.
I don't hear myself.
Yeah, it's all through cloud.
Just Canada.
It's Canada.
But we don't want him to go either.
Canada's
It's
office.
not that bad. It's not that bad. It's
No, it's
Well, I'm on
tolerable.
my phone, right? So I don't know what the fuck, but
Yeah. No, you don't have a choice there, Canada.
And
I
also,
don't. 'Cause I'm supposed to be working for fuck's sake.
maybe.
He's got a point. He's got a point.
This pizza sucks. I'm not gonna lie. I tried.
And-
Yeah, see, there you
I
go.
thought it was delicious. And
It's not good. Okay.
It's good when you're
Sucks.
fucked.
You
Wait,
double another piece down. Like, this is horrible.
this is the
I can't
worst
stand this.
pizza ever. Oh. No, just wait till you're shit faced, and then it's
I'm
delicious.
going to later on. Me and
That
you,
sounds
Huss,
like
we're gonna eat
Denny's.
this pizza.
Sounds like Denny's.
I
Right.
worked
Right,
at
guys,
Denny's.
we're
I was
about-
actually a late night Denny's waitress.
Oh. So
I
you're the
gotta-
one giving everybody their flapjacks, eh?
I know.
You're the
How
one
about you
putting all the
grand
cubes
slam
in my
that for me?
fucking French toast.
Who doesn't love a fucking solid Superbird?
A
Me.
what?
what?
Oh, it's Superbird.
I
What
don't
the
like.
hell's that?
I gotta fly, guys. Have a good time. I'll
Okay,
talk to you.
catch you later, man.
All right,
See you,
later.
Love
Clyde.
you, Canada. Bye.
So what is that at Denny's? What?
A Superbird, like
I've
the
never-
sandwich.
never.
It's like turkey and bacon and
Oh.
cheese
Never-
on sourdough.
It's like
Never
a
have I ever.
super BLT on sourdough.
It's good. It's good
On
shit.
sourdough?
Yeah, I don't even have a Denny's.
Bomber, your screen
there,
is
but
gonna
I-
give me a fucking seizure
it.
because the like reflection on your face is so intense. Sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, I can't help it.
And the lights keep. You got RGB on your face, bro.
Yes.
What are you doing?
He's
Are you
got a
playing
rave
a
right
video
now.
game?
That's how awesome I am.
He's
He's
watching
practicing.
Pornhub.
I was gonna say he's practicing that banana controller on Pornhub.
It doesn't look like he's like watching a movie while doing this.
Definitely not a movie.
See, Pornhub.
It's
Porn.
porn.
But apparently, hunting for a PS5 has become an entire subculture now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They keep DMing me because of freaking my one little remark to freaking Cloud. in his little
Cloud
post.
fucking did it, and he knew it, and you
yeah.
replied to it. It's your fault. You did that to
No,
yourself.
that
Just
dude
saying.
didn't even DM me. He at least just said it on the freaking
Comment.
on the comment, but then I had like 3 guys. I've seen that you're looking for a PS5. I have some in stock. I'm like, yeah, go blow me.
Yeah, because how many messages did Cloud get after he posted that today?
I got 5.
You got 5? Holy shit.
Yep.
Yeah, I knew better.
And it was
Pretty
all
sure
from these
Cloud
like
got
stupid like
blown the fuck up.
PS5 owners or whatever. Like it's some weird, just like, come on, you're wanting to sell it to me for like $1,000. Go suck a dick. Sorry.
But yeah, I've actually seen a lot of Twitter accounts that is nothing but PS5.
Yep.
They're trying. It's called PS5 stock or something like that.
Yeah. Well, that one of them called. He's like, I have a software that is able to get PS5s whenever they come out. So you just let me know and I can get you one. I'm like, I'm good. So delete.
You know what? The funny part, they will be readily available here in a couple more months anyway.
Yeah. I mean, first of all, I ain't got the money anyway. But second of all, I'm not paying any more than $500 for it. So.
You know what? You know what's funny?
Chip shortages.
I've been thinking about all this, right?
Are also an issue.
At first, I was like, I'm not going to go hunting for it. I'm just going to let the ones that are true fans go after it, get their consoles, and then I'll get it later. I'm thinking I'm going to go after the refresh. At this point in time, with everything going on, I'm just going to wait it out.
Especially that SSD crap. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying with all the stuff. And I know Wilmy's had great experiences across the board, as well as many others, but there's still that wishy-washy thing about it that I'm holding off for.
Yeah, I've been lucky with my PS5. I've not had any issues except for the first day I got it. So
yeah,
I say like 1 and 5 run properly on both sides.
Yeah, that was the only issue I had was my external, and after I fixed the external, it's
it's fine.
worked fine ever since.
That's good.
So I've not had any issues.
Now the question is the storage. When they going to get a solution for that?
Well, supposedly this
This
summer is when it's turning on, but I don't know if
I covered
what
it,
price. What
here's
exactly. We don't know who.
Here's really what's going to happen, right? The external that they had, or the external expansion slot, right? One, I made fun of Microsoft about, or Xbox about doing something, a card, but then I thought about it going, you know what? This makes it idiot proof. Any monkey can just insert a slot in there and pull it back out, right? But then you got to open up your PlayStation 5. People are already like scared to touch tech in the first place. They're scared to touch their phone when it's a touch screen, And
let alone grabbing a
people
a specific way to pop it off to reach a certain thing.
I'm pushing out the worst case scenario. There's a lot of people that know what they're doing and can open it up and not have an issue. But you have to make sure, just like in PC world, that whatever you get is compatible. And whatever Sony's going to push out there for the PlayStation is what they're going to say is compatible. You're still going to get people getting let's say a Samsung 970 and plopping it in there and going, look at this shit. This shit don't work. PlayStation sucks. Well, no, you're manipulating the situation. You're going to get idiots that truly don't understand, and then you're going to get the ones that are trying to manipulate the narrative. You know what I mean?
Oh, like the dudes that were blowing vape into the Series X on release.
Yeah, exactly.
You're gonna get those
It's
same
smoking.
assholes.
It's smoking, man. It's smoking.
Fucking.
Why does the smoke smell like blueberry, man?
This Xbox is on fire.
It finally stopped smelling like dingleberry.
I saw a post this week in the last couple days of somebody that put an M.2 in their PS5, and they did it wrong. Okay, there's a spacer and then the screw, and everything was on top, and it was like, if you look real closely, there's like just the slightest little bow to it. Like that's not how you install it. So it just shows right there that there are people out there. They don't have a fucking clue. They don't.
Well, what's funny is my NVMe
bad implementation. It's not a fucking PC.
That NVMe video that I put out there, someone told me that I put that thermal pad on wrong. I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do? Put it on the case? You can't put it on the case the way that everything's designed. So people will tell you that you did stuff wrong and they're doing it right. But yet again, there's always a will. There's a way to put stuff together, and a lot of times it's the wrong way.
That one was definitely the wrong way. What they had on that one, that was bad.
Oh, it was real bad.
Anytime your stuff is bending like that, not a good sign.
Well,
That means
eventually,
you did it wrong.
Yeah,
if there's enough
definitely-
heat, as they make it out, seem to be, if there's enough heat, you're gonna start melting some shit there.
Well, that's the thing. Like, there's no point in putting them on because they've already said they have heating issues, so they have to wait until that firmware comes out to spool up that fan to cause enough cooling. So if you put an M.2 in there right now anyway, one, it won't work, but two, it'll probably fry it before it can work. So
All right,
why
so
you
That's another
gonna-
thing. I've not had an issue with mine even running hot or even making any noise either.
No,
Well,
yeah,
you also don't
but
have
that's a good
dirt,
thing.
nicotine all over the place.
That's true too. Yeah.
You know, you
I
don't
still
run it
think
through.
that video had to be intentional.
You
You
don't
don't
run it
know-
through the sandbox. No.
You don't.
I-
use
I
your
swear,
fucking straight
If
top
you go to
right-
some
like,
places,
right in
you
front
see
your
some of these
PlayStation.
people, and you're like, don't you ever clean your filters to your air conditioner? You
You
see some of
replace
the,
them.
What's it?
I know.
Yeah.
I know for a fact, dude, doing what I do. Yeah, there's people that never change an air filter.
Yeah, it's bad.
We have actually went into properties where the air filter has to be chiseled out.
Holy
Oh wow!
Oh no!
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh,
We have literally chiseled them out of the holder.
And you know people
You
are
gotta
breathing
be
that shit in
shitting me.
too. Ugh.
All
Or the solution, right? Some of the solution is that
a little tip from me is every time you pay your mortgage or your rent, change your air filter. Like it's literally that easy. Just fucking do it.
And they
Add
don't
the
cost-
extra
Stand away
fucking
from your
$10,
JJ.
$15 and just change your fucking air filter.
yeah. At
You know-
least every 6 months.
Even
I
if
don't
you
I
have
recommend
change it
this.
two air
monthly.
filters.
It's monthly. It
I
should
don't-
be changed
I-
monthly.
I don't recommend this, but I've seen people poke holes through the filter because it's clogged.
Wait, what?
That does.
Why?
Exactly.
If anything, just take it out and hose it down and put it back in. If that's how bad, like, come on, guys.
Something.
If you can't
Do
spend that kind of
something.
like, if you can't go spend $5 at Walmart, come on.
Well, if you poke holes into it, defeats the whole purpose of the filter.
Yeah.
That's the point. That is the
There's
point.
added bonus. If you take it out, you can actually use it as a fucking PlayStation 5 controller.
Oh shit!
There's that.
Yes.
But not the DualShock 4.
He's right. Soon.
Yeah, you can actually use it as a PS5 controller as long as it doesn't light up. You're good.
Yep.
Oh shit!
But guess what? Like Leo just said, your PS4 controller gets to sit there and collect dust.
Yeah, exactly.
But you can
Mine
use a
doesn't.
banana or a filter for your furnace.
Fuck. People.
That's terrible.
Okay.
Oh,
It's not good.
Every-
It's not good.
Every
Fuck.
time I try to get to the next topic, somebody sends me
I
a
know.
fucking message.
Oh,
But Jesus Christ.
Oh, Papa.
Is it a good message?
Mariano, what's happening, dude? And thanks for the $10 super chat. Just want to tell GBTV thanks for the laughs and for making content to entertain us. Life is short, so everyone play games and have fun. Appreciate all of you, dude. I say that constantly.
Life is
Thanks
short.
a lot,
Way
Papa.
too short.
Papa, you're the man.
Enjoy
Yeah,
the
that
people
guy's
you want to
shit.
enjoy. Be with the people you want to be with. Surround yourself with love and positivity.
And bananas.
Alcohol.
Sound like a
Plus-
Oh, and
goddamn hippie.
bananas.
Sound
And
like a
White
hippie.
Claw, apparently.
And White Claw.
Okay.
And maybe a pisser because you'll
And
need it
and
at
shitty
some
pizza.
point.
And shitty pizza.
Nobody likes it when you have to go downstairs.
Oh, some people like it when you go downstairs.
I'm sorry.
And
Can we
life
backtrack
is,
there?
life is too short to eat Little Caesars pizza, too.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
You were just
pizza.
saying it was.
Okay, so this pretzel
Make up
pizza is
your mind.
bad. This pretzel pizza is definitely bad. It's not good.
Then what? Back and forth, back and forth.
Their thin crust pizza is
I like it. I
probably
hate it.
my
I like it.
favorite.
I hate it.
The only good thing about Little Caesars, some of their commercials are somewhat funny. That's
That
it.
is true.
Pizza, pizza. I
That's
remember when I
not
was a kid,
They
going
used to
there
be
was a
funny.
big thing. Getting the crazy bread and shit.
Yeah, they went away for what, like 10 years and then made a resurgence?
Yeah.
They did not. They've always
In
been
my
a very
area, when
prominent
I was a
part of
kid,
my
they
life.
had one in a Kmart. I don't know if
Yeah,
you guys
they had them in
know
Yeah.
Kmart.
I remember that.
Yep.
I think we had Domino's in our Kmart's or Pizza Hut. We had Pizza Hut.
I love
Yeah,
Pizza
they would
Hut.
like
love
do
Pizza
those
When it
little
comes to
like
commercial,
take and bake
Pizza
like
Hut.
mini pizzas. Yeah, we're a pizza podcast now,
Braggy
guys.
We're a
Well,
pizza podcast.
Welcome
I thought
to
we
our
were always a food podcast because I'm
Don't feel
here.
too bad. Everybody knows Wicked Seed showed up here last week during the podcast.
Where's Ghost?
I have no idea.
Well, he said he was going to be late and then changed his mind, said never mind, and then he never
We're
came.
gonna have words.
He's probably high.
Nope. Light him up.
He
You could
could
have
be
worse, but you probably won't listen. Just so you know.
But the funny part, when Wicked was here Saturday during my actual birthday party, they brought out the cake, and he looked at me. He goes, "Are you going to have a piece?" I'm like, "Nah, dude, I can't eat it." And he looked around at my wife and my kids like, "That's kind of cruel. You bought something for him for his birthday, knowing he can't eat it."
That's fucked up.
You should have
That's
had
really
cheese
fucked
pie.
that is kind of messed
That's
up.
awesome. That's awesome. Sorry.
Yeah, it's kind of funny, but
It's freaking-
you even probably sat there and went,
hilarious,
"That's
you know.
kind of true."
yeah, I mean, they bought it knowing I weren't going to eat it.
That's hilarious.
But the last topic for the night, Microsoft explains what kind of game Halo Infinite is supposed to be.
it's
Supposed.
it's
What does
Fortnite.
that even mean?
It's
Wow.
good.
Well,
They're
I got
aiming
a feeling it's
for
gonna
it.
be a
I hate
first.
it.
I got a feeling it's going to be a first-person shooter type
I
game.
think so. I think
With
so.
grappling hook.
Yeah,
With
Yeah.
get over here.
You take Halo,
And no
you
aiming,
add a
not
grappling hook,
sights.
and a
Yeah. Yeah, you-
massive world.
No sprint.
That's it.
And no new
Well,
bad guys.
Do we get the right horses?
With
I
Craig.
don't know if there's no sprint or if
No,
it's
there
not.
is
Or
sprint. There
is the
is.
I was gonna say there
species that
should
Craig
be.
is?
There
Is
fucking
that
better
new?
be.
Do we?
Oh,
do we
it'll
get
be
to-
stupid if there's not. I won't play it. Definitely at all.
I don't really
Well-
know, but is the Craig species new or is that old?
Oh, he's definitely
Same
new.
species. Craig
I think
is
it's a new
just like a
species.
subspecies.
Okay, so
Of
they didn't do
said
anything
species.
new for it. Gotcha.
that is
Yeah,
actually
correct.
for cousin Bob. That's his Bob.
It's a
He
different
can't-
color, so it's new.
He came from the 360.
Yep. There you go. Subspecies, like I said.
Well, I mean, they released some new photos. It actually looked a lot better.
I mean,
Yeah.
photos
Yeah.
always,
Um,
but it's photos on a PC running like 3090s. Like, come on, like.
But even then, what
it's
did-
not
what did
gonna
you
be.
get?
It's not gonna be what you get on your Xbox. Sorry,
But it's still going to look better than what they showed, which is what everybody
Maybe.
bitched about. I
Right.
just
It
want
may-
to play this
Maybe.
fucking game.
it might,
Here's the
it
funny
might do the
thing, right?
cyberpunk.
Bomber, you're not going to change Husk's mind. That's like his
I
baby
know.
there.
I know.
He's like, oh, it's going to be great.
it's
Yep.
gonna be cyberpunk all
That-
over again.
And
That
you see
fucking
those
game-
guys
I-
that are
I-
zoomed in.
It's not
That
going to
game's
be.
going to be amazing, regardless of if it looks like what they showed, which I would have played. I ain't paying attention to a blade of grass popping in and out or fucking Minecraft block, which, by the way, everybody is bitching about those whole Minecraft block looking things. That's part of the fucking Forerunner's rings that they built. That's part of them. It's
Read
broken.
the books. Jesus.
Like, pay attention,
Play the
motherfuckers.
game.
Anyways,
Oh,
I
will
don't
be
care if
playing
the
it.
fog's popping in and out fucking 5 miles from me either. I want to play the goddamn game. I don't give two fucking shits.
You're going to be playing
It
with ladies.
ran
You're going to be like,
fine.
the water's fucked up.
It did. it had this like weird kind of almost cartoony look to it. Like they went past the original fucking Halo Combat Evolved. Like they went a little too far trying to make it look like it.
Talking about the Pokemon on Halo.
More or less, yeah.
Pokey.
The what?
But
No, there was
You
a
look-
tweet. I tweeted out there that Pokemon open
Yeah.
world game was on
you
Halo.
look at the gameplay and the graphics from what they showed, and it wasn't even fucking ready yet. That it looked gorgeous. It was fucking great. Like I'm not even joking. Like people were up in arms and shitting their pants because this fucking game didn't. There was no cinematics. Everything is in engine in real time. They don't change back and forth like Halo 5 did. And think about the fact that Halo 5 everything is compressed in these short little bursts of levels.
There was a Halo
Before
5.
cutscenes. Yes, there was.
Halo
And
5
I,
wasn't horrible either.
it wasn't horrible, but it was not. It was
It wasn't
the
Halo.
last. It's the last on the totem pole for me.
Absolutely.
In
100%.
Halo lore. Like,
I will join you
look
with
at
that.
Infinite and what they showed us at the time, okay? And it's a huge fucking open world. It wasn't ready. They weren't meant to fucking even show it then. I've said this before. They were holding off till the fucking anniversary, which is this year. They showed it to create. It's a marketing move. And everybody can disagree with me all they want, but like, seriously, how fucking stupid are you to launch a console X amount of years later and try and tie it back to the original without fucking showing Halo?
Well, I mean, they did. I mean, it worked. Even pizza places were getting in on the Craig move.
Exactly.
Little Caesars.
With their new Crystal Moa pizza.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
No, I
for,
agree.
For
Like,
y'all's sake, I hope it's good.
I
But
think it's.
I don't have.
not everybody's
Hi.
gonna be a fucking Halo fan, just like everybody's not gonna fucking shove Call of Duty up their ass every year, like you, Bomber.
I didn't.
Oh,
Hey,
wow.
guess what? Who bought Cold War here? Yeah, not me.
I didn't. My
Who
kid
bought
did.
Modern
I
Warfare?
Hey,
Me.
Modern Warfare is awesome.
I didn't buy it. I have Warzone. I got Modern Warfare for free on my PC. I guess does that count?
No,
I didn't
Yeah,
buy
I mean-
it.
That counts.
I
No, you
thought you
didn't buy
had
it.
Cold War.
I
Yeah,
did.
because I played Cold War with you.
I was
Yeah,
saying,
I know. I bought
next Call of Duty and I buy it anyway.
Yep.
I don't understand. Like, everybody is like out here like absolutely defending Call of Duty, and they're like, fucking Halo sucks. And I'm like, I'm sorry, but does Halo not have a fucking story? Do they not have a fucking timeline?
Way
Are
better
they not
fucking
fucking
story than COD.
amazing?
Well,
I don't
I'm
know
not
about
defending
amazing.
One.
I don't know about
Easy
amazing,
my
but-
ass.
It, just because you suck at the game doesn't mean it's not amazing. Like, I mean,
The story's okay.
I'm gonna tell everybody right now. I don't play Halo for the multiplayer. I play it for Chief's story.
yeah,
And
absolutely.
Halo 5 fucked that up for me. And that's why I
Oh my
missed
God,
that Halo
fuck
5.
that storyline.
It
I'm on
was
this-
good,
Horrible.
but
Locke
it
is
wasn't
amazing,
Master Chief, and that's
Locks
what
number
Halo is.
one. Locks number
Yeah,
one.
see, I'm on the same page when it comes to games when they have campaign and multiplayer. I'm usually there for the campaign, and then the
Campaign
multiplayer
first.
has always been a bonus. That's why when Black Ops 3 came out and no campaign, I
like-
said fuck off.
That was
Yeah,
Black Ops 4.
4. Yeah, I didn't buy it.
Was it 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the one with
Three
all,
was the
lot
one
of
with the psychedelic crap.
powers.
It
With
was
all the
their
powers.
first.
We had
It
like
was
fireflies that
personally
killed
had
people.
never
in
bought a Call of
fucking
Duty.
Fortnite is what it was.
It definitely was
Either
not
way, the
Fortnite,
last
but-
one. I just remember
Fuck
saying
that.
fuck off and moved on.
Yep, I didn't buy
No,
it either.
Battlefield.
I will say it plays better than freaking Cold War. I know that.
I know one thing. If Halo came
Yeah.
out tomorrow, I would not download it. After my
Oh, no,
experiences
we-
with
It's
new
okay
games.
because Husky and I would play together.
No, no,
anyway.
because of my Xbox.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
exactly.
your
I
Xbox
guarantee you
plays
it's gonna play like doo doo on old systems. Promise
Leo,
you.
you
I feel like it should at this point, though.
You know,
It
you
shouldn't,
say-
but it
you
will.
say shit, dude. I mean, we say all kinds of outlandish stuff. The word shit should be okay.
Leo, is it modded?
No.
Okay.
I'm not allowed to say
That's
shit
why.
anymore.
It's still gonna be
No,
crappy,
why would I
modded or
put up
not.
my
It's still
I was
gonna run
telling
like crap.
Palmer he can say the word
just
shit
asking.
instead of doo doo.
Oh,
He just likes the word. He uses
like
the
doo-doo.
word doo-doo more often than Oh,
How do you do?
it's complete dog shit. It's gonna play like dog
dude.
shit.
you do.
There you go. That's better.
Is that better?
I just don't see. I mean, I see it being. I feel like they can't put as much as they put into it at this point where they are in the game, like how many delays and stuff, and it not come out like at
least semi-polished?
decent. Like it has to be decent, right? At this
I
point,
mean,
Like, has
it
to
kind of
be.
has to because it's going to be free to play too. So you're going to have even more
Well-
people playing it than you never ever had. So
There's
their
a reason
servers are
they
going
haven't
to
given
shit.
it a release date.
Yeah,
they
their
don't
servers
say,
are gonna
oh, this is
drop.
delayed
Yep.
until.
Yep, that's so
I mean,
true.
Think about it. By this time, the code has been already written. The gameplay is already set. All they can do is tweak a little bit. The best part is they can polish the games.
So
We hope so.
picture one of the first 4 Halos.
One?
Take any of them. You add sprint to it, a grappling hook, and an open world. That's what you're getting. And like you come up to
Spider-Man?
an objective, pretty much. You
Don't
get
you
an
mean the first
objective.
5?
No, 5 don't count.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, reach.
And ODST.
Oh, reach. Okay. Yeah. All right.
ODST,
All right.
yeah.
Fair enough.
So 6.
No, ODST don't count because those are way
That's
different.
prior. I know.
Those are
Different.
they're orbital drop shock troopers. They're not a Spartan.
I know it. I know.
Anyways,
they're different.
All right, so,
Powers.
So in Infinite, you can go on you go to your objective and you get to choose how you take it. Like you don't just it's not
I like to
linear.
choose how I take it too.
Here's a
Will you
banana.
take it in A?
How
you
you
wanna take it?
approach it? Is that the right word? Not take it, approach it. But anyways, this game gives you option this time. It's not a linear haul ass here, do this from this entrance. Like you get to decide how you're gonna approach it. Is that better?
Here's the
Yeah.
banana. How do you approach it?
Was it better in the
You take it?
Do you back into it?
Well,
Or do you assume a fetal position on your side?
I just pictured Master Chief going through
maybe
the
you
map.
give it.
That's not
Hey,
fun.
Maybe you don't take
Do
it.
you,
Maybe
do you
just-
take the
maybe you give
missionary?
it.
I mean missions?
Ever.
Missionary missions? Always missionary missions. Backdoors,
That's some vanilla shit, Dread.
always caca.
All right. On that note, let's get everybody out of here. And we will start with the bottom right. Husk, tell everybody where they can find you, sir. And eventually watch you go take a piss somewhere.
Not yet.
Oh, fuck. Anybody that wants to donate to my catheter fund so I don't take piss during the show, hit Will me up. And you might catch me in an aftercast here and there. And go watch fucking Fireside on the weekends. We put work into that just so everybody's aware. It's not. It's
a good
it's
time.
derpy.
It doesn't just appear out of nowhere, magically?
It doesn't. No. The people on
Well,
this
wait a minute.
panel.
It did to the person that was stealing the episodes and uploading them to their channel.
That's true. Somebody actually stole the show briefly there. But anyways, yes, we try and have fun with that. You know how we are here. That's how we are there. Other than that, yeah, you catch me here on Wednesdays and Sundays on Fireside. Fuck you. We'll see you next week.
All right, lady, tell everybody where they can find you besides Little Caesars or the liquor store.
I go to the liquor store. I go to fucking.
Well, aren't they right next to each other?
You can find me here every Wednesday on Game Beyond the Box. You can find me on Twitter at lady_AF. That's LAIDY_AF. You can find me on occasionally Sundays talking horoscopes and fancy magic ball, voodoo, desert girl stuff.
And hating every zodiac sign.
Except for her own.
You?
What? What was that?
What? Huh?
I'd like you to speak your mind, sir.
As Peter said, what?
I didn't say anything. What Wilmy said, did you hear?
No.
He said he had to go take a piss.
Yeah.
Anyways, you can find me there occasionally on Sundays. You can also find my backlog of stuff if you just search my fucking name. You can find me on Tuesdays on Noobs and Pros occasionally when I show up. Yeah, that's me.
All right, Dreadpool, tell everybody where they can find you, sir.
Oh my God, you can find me everywhere. Unfortunately, Twitter, Dreadpool. Those are actually zeros. Breaking Bread with Dread on anchor.fm/Dreadpool. Here Wednesday nights. Breakfast Boom on Friday mornings. 4 Guys with Quarters interviews when I'm awake to do them and help out. My DMs are always open, and I'm planning on buying Husk an empty Gatorade bottle so that way he can pee there before he has to get up and leave. That way he can still be a part of it. We just might hear the stream, literally. And then lady. Just FYI, the liquor stores here look at White Claw as water, so they don't sell them here. You have to go to like Walmart for that type of stuff.
Dude,
Yeah.
you know what? If you would have told me 9 months ago that I'd be drinking fucking White Claw, I would have laughed in your fucking face. Like, it just wouldn't have happened. But I'm sorry. I am trying to become a slim
Yeah,
woman.
the liquor stores here actually look at the real stuff like vodka and rum.
You're
don't
liquor
think there's
shaming
vodka in
her?
this?
Really?
I mix my vodka with my White Claw. Like, I'm not
Tripple's over there like, you don't
Hey.
drink.
You know what?
You don't drink, man. What are you
Let's
talking
get a-
about here?
Let's get a hold of the cancel culture people and make
it's-
seltzers a thing of the past.
We're supposed to get those fruity drinks for the women, right? Isn't that how it's supposed to go? Fruity drinks? Yeah. So,
I'm a
Bomber,
stout.
what are your thoughts?
My
Thoughts?
thoughts on that. I'm not going to talk about that. So you can
Bummer.
you can find me on Twitter, HRBomber1414, here every Wednesday. That's it.
Leonidas 1084. You know where to find me. Wilmy, your turn.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry, I was reading. And of course, you can find me here every Wednesday night. And tomorrow night, we will have Ask Wilmy. And you can find me on Twitter, unless you're one of the 72,000 people I have blocked. You can find me on Facebook, which, matter of fact, if you normally watch the show on Facebook, yeah, you might not be able to do that for the next month, considering that 30-day ban from good old Zuckerberg. But I'm allowed to post. I just can't live stream. It's kind of ironic. And you can find me on
Grinder.
PlayStation. And I'm starting a new page for Leo. It's called feetonly.com.
Here you go,
And
Leo.
You know that's
all
probably
feet-
taken already.
all feet donations will be sent to Leo's personal
You
account.
don't have
thought
to
that was
be
a Snapchat.
lonely at feetonly.com.
Oh yeah,
Something
and
is-
actually, thank you. You can find me on Snapchat now. Look for Wilmy Hood.
Boom.
And on that note, we're out of here, people.
Have a good night, everybody.
Happy
And
gaming.
Psycho, thank you for the $2.
I'm a smoker.
Midnight Toker.
I'm a toker. I'm a midnight toker.
Oh my god, that song brings back.
Now that's in my head.
The gangster of love. What?
That brings me back to the old days.
Back in my day.
Gonna take your tree.
And should we play the tribute thing before we head
Yeah,
out?
fuck it.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, and in case you guys missed it, we're going to play it again. I know some people were asking about it a minute ago. So we're going to play our tribute to Dizzy one more time before we hit the outro.
Back to the next episode of After Hours. It is May the 3rd of 2017, and we have things to talk about as well as drinks to drink down. It's not just regular coffee, I swear. There's O'Hare's. Last day of radiation treatment. Just finished it up right now. Heading on out. I wanted to give kind of a shout out to a few people out there. Starting with, of course, every Sunday, Iron Lords. Especially to my boy Cognito and King David. All the support you guys throwing behind that. Of course, Lord Sod and Attic. Of course, everybody over there at LogNet. Editor Josh Redding. Editing staff Nick. Writers Hector. Site manager Hyde. Wanted to give another shout out to
course, Wilmy. From Wilmy over to Mr. Boomstick. Thank you for everything you guys have done. Bringing on Rand and, of course, Quick to do all that stuff. Take this down. Lamb for the podcast. Shout out to you guys at the Shop Podcast. Special shout out to the wife. Of course, Broken Games over there at Weapon Wheel, bringing me on. And there's a lot of other people to shout out and everything, you know, especially out there on the Twitterverse. Of course, over at Season Gaming for all the support throwing back there. Just wanted to thank y'all for all the support you've done. And on to the next up. One down. Thank you.
Still hurts.
It was easily the hardest video I've ever put together.
I can imagine.
I didn't know
I'm not even close to him. I've talked to him, interacted with him. But
Dude, I went back to the post with I posted it today. It took me a while because I didn't know how to approach it, and everybody had their own unique ways to approach it, you know, for their goodbye. And the one thing that I remembered was getting a hold of Cognito, and I knew he liked X-Men, and I wanted to do something special for him back then. So I found out that he was a Cable fan. Got a hold of Xbox Pope, and you see it in the tweet that I put out there. You know, Pope put it out there for him, and he said that it made his weekend. You know what I mean? So it little things like that you do for others, you never know. You know, this is why we're all family. You know, stuff like that to brighten somebody's day. And he did that in return in other ways for everybody too.
No, yeah,
sorry about it.
It's weird. I don't know. I have a hard time like
I was at work.
knowing what to say.
Well, on that note, thanks everybody for joining us. We'll see you guys next Wednesday night at 8 p.m. And I will see you tomorrow night at 8 p.m. So everybody have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow.